Hello brothers, my name is Taylor, and today I want to answer a question that I just got in my email a couple days ago. Basically the question went something like this. Dear Taylor, I really suffer from premature ejaculation and sexual anxiety because of it, so my doctor prescribed me wipes, numbing wipes, desensitization wipes to use before I have sex. Is this a good idea? Is this something I should do for a long time? So I just want to say, first of all, thank you for the question, man. I really appreciate that. And I want to acknowledge the frustration and the possible hopelessness you might be feeling, you know, to go to that level, to use numbing wipes. Like, I get it. I was there too. And when I was younger, really struggling with this stuff, if I had known that numbing wipes existed, fuck yeah, I would have used them. Absolutely. You know, but I didn't know that that existed. And so I just want to share a couple perspectives on this. One, if you've never had the experience of lasting a long time during sex to experience the beauty of actual lovemaking, go for it. Try a numbing wipe. See what it's like. You know, have that amazing experience of having sex for a long time. It's beautiful. The problem comes for me when you start to get dependent on this. And if you start using numbing wipes every time you have sex or regularly, then what happens if all of a sudden you run out of numbing wipes? What happens if all of a sudden you're somewhere else without your safety blanket of the numbing wipe, and you want to have sex, or your partner wants to have sex? You're probably going to go back into a sexual anxiety spiral or a thought pattern, and you're not going to want to have sex. You're going to be afraid. You might not even be able to get an erection because you'll be so concerned about ejaculating too quickly, you know? And this is the problem with being dependent on things like numbing wipes and Viagra and Cialis and any of these sexual enhancement things that are external, that are not coming from within. You know, I'm a huge fan of not needing anything external for my sexual performance and my sexual health and well-being. The problem too is that you're going to be regularly wiping chemicals on your penis. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be wiping chemicals on my penis that I then insert into the body of my partner. I don't think she would like that, you know, or whoever your partner is. And those are just some things to think about, you know. What I recommend instead is learning how to control your ejaculation, learning how to control your sexual pleasure and your orgasms, and learn how to have, you know, full body pleasure, not just focused on your genitals. And this is something that does take practice, absolutely. And it's totally worth it. I have a free ejaculation control guide on my website. I'll link to it directly beneath this video. Definitely check that out. It's going to take some effort, and you're going to have to put in some time and practice, but I promise you it's well worth it. I mean, there's nothing like going into a sexual scenario knowing that you're going to be able to have a beautiful, connected experience where you're not worried about ejaculating. That is amazing. You know, it's absolutely amazing. And if you want to take it another level deeper, I put together an entire 5-week course called Orgasmic Mastery that'll teach you in depth how to do this, and also how to reprogram and rewire your entire sexual response system so you can have non-ejaculatory orgasms, full-body energetic orgasms, and experience an entirely different kind of sexual pleasure that's just absolutely amazing. So there's a link for that beneath this video too. And also, just to close things out, I just want to say a quick, frustration I have with the Western medical system. And that's, you know, like, you go to a doctor, you say, oh, I'm having this problem with premature ejaculation, and he prescribes you numbing wipes, and then he, shoos you out the door. What the fuck, man? You know, Western medicine is all about symptom management. It's not about getting to the root of what's actually going on. So by giving you those, he's just giving you, the surface level cure, right? You're going to become dependent on this. He's not saying, here's something you can try to fix this problem for good. And that's just frustrating to me, you know? And I say all this like I'm not a doctor, but I've interacted enough with the Western medical system and studied enough of this stuff to know that that's generally how they operate. All right. Last thing I want to say is that if you watch a bunch of YouTube videos, you might have come across another channel where a guy drives his epic cars and talks like this, and that's where I got the idea to do this from. So thank you to that brother. I have some critique about what this guy talks about. It's a lot of red pill type stuff, and there's some beauty in that, and there's also some problems. I'll do a video about that later on, but I've gotten a lot from that channel, and I'll link to it below also. So that's what I got. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. And if you have any requests for future videos, leave them in a comment below. Subscribe, because there's more stuff coming like this soon. And see you next time. Cheers.